Thursday. Thursday in my world, and welcome to another vlog. So today is, it's a big mindset shift day is basically what today is, because so we went to the beach, had a great time. It was definitely a trip. It was exhausting. Like, I came home more tired than I was when I left. So it was definitely a trip, but it was still nice. It was nice to be like somewhere different, be in the sand, have a beach read, like just have a little like vacation trip. It was a nice time. Okay, but then we got back. And this is when all the drama started happening. So we got home and our dog of 9 years had passed away while we were gone, unexpectedly, in a very horrific accident, and we found him within the first hour of us being home. So our family has also been grieving the loss of our precious dog Kylo, that we have literally had since he was 8 weeks old. And my oldest daughter, who will be 10 this year, she was 3 months old when we got her. And like, this dog and my oldest daughter are like a week apart in age. And so anyway, he was 9 years old, literally had been with us, like he was our family dog, because he had been there for like everything. And so anyway, it's been very sad. So anyway, so that was all on Monday. Tuesday, I was in a massive funk. I had a headache all day, and you know, the kids were grieving in their own way over the dog, and I was also grieving in my own way over the dog, and Aaron went back to work, and it was just a lot. Yesterday, I went to the coffee shop, and I was gonna film it, and I chose not to because I was just not in a content creation mood. So like, I went up, planned on creating content, had a meeting with the owner, and then at the end of the meeting I kind of was just like, you know what, I'm just done. Like, I just am not in the right headspace. So I made my drink and I left. So today last night I went to bed and I was like, today is going to be different. Today we're having a mindset shift day. Okay, today is mindset shift day, and you guys are going to make it. Okay, so I have my breakfast making. It's nothing fancy. I need to create a grocery list. That's been another really big thing, is like, I have not been good about meal planning. And breakfast and lunch, I don't meal plan. Like, it's just, I just know what we need to have in the house, which we also don't have. But dinners is where I've been, like, I haven't meal planned in weeks. And it's really bad now, because now it's like, I don't have anything, but I also don't know what I want to make. And okay, so today is mindset shift day, and basically what that means is I'm tired of being cranky. I'm tired of dwelling on negativity and things that are not serving me or my family. So we are shifting that mentality. We are going to focus on dwelling with the Lord and his peace, and we are going to start getting our home back in order. Last night I had the kids clean up, I call it our main living space. So our dining room, our kitchen, and the living room. So all of that got tidied. Today we're tidying bedrooms, but then also, like, I'm going to catch up on writing down some picture books we've been reading for the library, for like their summer reading things, so we can get that done. Just kind of see and gauge where we are with our independent reading for our little family summer reading thing we're doing, to see like how far away everyone is from getting our end of the summer treat. I'm going to try a new coffee recipe at home, which I'm pretty pumped about. So we're going to do that. I've already got a cutie outfit in my brain. Do you see where I'm going with this? Like, we're just going to have a great day. Oh, I've got a YouTube video that I want to shoot, that I want to film anyway. So different than this. So like, I'm going to do this today and bring you guys along on our day, but then I'm also going to intentionally shoot a separate video, which I'm really excited about, because I'm going to talk about all the books I've read in the first 6 months of the year, and just talk about like what books I read, which ones were my favorite, did I hit my, like, where am I on my reading goal for the year. So anyways, I'm going to shoot that vlog today because I'm feeling it, and I think that's going to be really great. I have a chiropractor appointment this afternoon at 3 o'clock, which again, very excited for it, because my chiropractor is fantastic. Like, not a normal chiropractor. So she's not a normal chiropractor, which is basically why I love her, because she she's been working on, you know, more than just like adjusting my bones. She is hyper focusing on my anemia, and helping with my energy levels, which she did. She helped a ton. I haven't been in like 2 months, and I have noticed some things about my body. One of her biggest things when I first started seeing her, I started seeing her in January, so the new year, and her biggest thing, in addition to helping me with my anemia, and just some other things that were going on in my body that I've been struggling with for a long time, she was like, your body is stuck in fight or flight. And I was like, I didn't know that, but I'm glad to know that, and I'm glad that you're gonna help me get out of it, because that doesn't sound good. She was like, no, it's not good. So anyway, so she's been helping me get my body out of fight or flight, and I feel like we had pretty much accomplished that. Like, it wasn't 100%, but it definitely was so much better than it was. And these last 2 months, I have definitely felt regression. And the other day, when I finally decided to make the appointment, I told my husband and one of my best friends, I was like, the fact that I even had these words was like shocking to me. But I literally was like, I can feel my body being like, my body is stuck in fight or flight. Like, I could feel it. And that's just wild to me that I can feel it, that I can articulate it, and just goes to show that I was like, I have to go to the chiropractor, because I need to get that fixed. So anyway, so that's pretty much the only plans I have today. And I am basically just calling it and making myself some lunch. Right on that border of like, I need lunch. And I was trying to not eat lunch yet, because I'm trying to like push my lunch time to be more closer to like noon. But that was not happening because I was just ready for lunch. And on top of all that, my kids aren't here. My body's telling me that it wants to eat. And because my kids are with my father-in-law, I was like, well, we're gonna get some work done. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of work for the coffee shop while I eat. And then when I'm done eating, I will do some work for YouTube. Oh, but I did get dinner planned for the next several nights. I got a Walmart order placed, so I'm gonna pick that up. And then my father-in-law came over and was like, hey, I need to run this errand. Do you guys want to come with me? And I was like, well, I got stuff I gotta do. You can take the kids. And all the kids really wanted to go, so they went. I have never done a sea salt honey latte before, but I had one at a coffee shop at the beach, and it was so good. And then I saw one on a reel from someone that I follow, and I was like, oh, I can make this at home. That makes sense. So we're gonna try it. And so when they were like, oh, like we're here and we gotta drive all the way to this town, I was like, oh yeah, that's a drive. It's just sort of funny. So that's all the books that I read for the first half of this year. It feels like a lot. Like when I'm rattling it off like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot I read that book, or wow, that was a lot of books. So that's the thing. So plot twist, I completely left you guys hanging, and it's now Saturday. And I started filming on Thursday, pretty sure. So what ended up happening was I, was alone in the house. So I shot my video sharing everything I had read from January through June, which is a 30-minute video. And then after that, I went straight into editing it because I was like, this is my window and I need to get this edited. So I got that edited, got it posted. You can go watch it, actually. I actually think it's cool. It's the first time I've really done anything like that. And I read 44 books. Like, I don't even recognize myself, honestly. Anyway, so then after I finished editing it, my husband came home. I had my chiropractor appointment, which went really well. Turns out my body was stuck in fight or flight. Like, everything she did to test me to see if I was stuck in fight or flight was like, oh yeah, you're definitely stuck. So she got me unstuck, gave me some tips of how to help myself get out of that by myself. And then we came home and we just chilled until the kids came home. So that was pretty great. Then yesterday, what happened yesterday? Yesterday, I ran a couple errands that needed to get done. And then my sister-in-law and one of my best friends came over for a couple hours, just hung out, kids all played, we sat and talked. It was really great. And then Aaron came home, they all left, we all had our evening. They are deep in play right now. Like, they woke up and immediately started playing together. So this whole big kid era that I currently live in is pretty fantastic. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, then the kids cleaned their bedrooms because that's part of this train that I'm on. I'll talk about here in a second. And then we did our movie night and we went to bed, and now it's Saturday morning. So that was a quick little catch up of what we've been doing. But I realized I finally figured out a way to articulate it yesterday when I was talking to my best friend and my sister-in-law. And it's literally like I am in a, you know how I originally started this video saying we're doing a mindset shift, and a huge part of that mindset shift for me is I want to enjoy my home again. I have not enjoyed my home the last couple of months, and I think that's partially why I've been let's get out of the house. Let's go do this, let's go do that. Now, again, there's been a lot going on that I've wanted to do. We've been hanging out with friends, we've been going to the pool, we've been going to library events, we've been doing small groups with our church, or we've been doing church activities, we went out of town. There's a lot of just normal life stuff going on that has put us outside of my home. But I've noticed that even when I was here, I was looking for a way to leave. I would have nothing on the calendar, nothing to do that day. And I literally was trying to figure out how I could leave my house or what I could use as an excuse to leave. And that's not my vibe. I don't like being that way. I love being home. And I was like, okay, something is going on where something has happened in my home where I don't want to be here. So we need to fix that. So that's basically what I've been doing the last couple days, is getting my home back to a place where I want to be here. I'm not gonna lie to you, a huge part of that was I could not nail my coffee drink at home, but I feel like I have, and at least the last couple days I've nailed it, so that's a win. And then just tidying up, keeping our home clean and organized, obviously lived in, but that we just clean up after ourselves is huge. I do have my catch-all room that I'm massively procrastinating cleaning, and I don't want to do it, but I think today might be the day. You want to ride your bike? You have to stay in our yard. Okay. It's okay. I was starting to think about school, what I want to do for homeschool. I think I figured out when we're gonna start, which is kind of it'll be a soft launch vibe, but it'll definitely be now we've started school. So I've been figuring that out. Yesterday I ended up cleaning our school cupboard, which, well, our art supply cupboard. It's the cupboard that's got, like, you know, the pens and the pencils and the markers and the paper and the coloring books and paint and stuff. So I got that cleaned out, which I wasn't planning on doing for a few more weeks, but it was driving me crazy. So I did that. That's all I had to say. I'll talk to you guys later.